first place, in the system of white supremacy, which is the world system, it is the white supremacists who will make the decision about who has what. So if you have a city anywhere on the planet that is populated by non-white peoples, the white supremacists will dictate what those non-white people are going to be doing from one minute to the next, including the second area of activity, which is very important, that I have listed after economics, is education. And so if a white supremacist determines what non-white people will and will not learn, they set up the school systems. They set up the curricula. All people can learn. That's been proven all down through history. Even the most backward people on the planet, so-called, the most primitive people, people who have been primitive for thousands of years, you can, in just a few years or a few days sometimes, depending on what you have the people doing, teach people how to do things that they have never even seen or heard of before. That's been proven, whether it's driving a vehicle or whatever, operating a crane, laying bricks and mortar, and they have never known anything about bricks and mortar. They can be taught, just like babies can be taught, because people are functionally babies within the vastness of the universe anyway. All people are that way. But the white supremacists will say those people don't know how to do anything. Well, that's because you didn't teach them how to do anything that was worth anything. You have them going to school with empty stomachs, and they're sitting there learning something about Macbeth, saying something about Macbeth, beware of Macduff, and talking about some kind of killing, Edgar Allan Poe and his poems and whatnot about the Raven, I believe. And some people tell me that this is the kind of nonsense that's still being taught in schools, rather than teach people fundamentals first about how to survive in this angry world in a constructive manner under all conditions, and make that a priority. Find a way to teach all of the sciences, all of the ways of getting food out of the ground and whatnot, if that's necessary to be done, or how to manufacture something that people want or need in a way that you can put food on the table by making what they call money. Everybody's required to have it, according to the white supremacists running the world. They say everybody must have money. They control all of the money, not some of it, because the only money that's worth anything on the planet is money that the white supremacists say is worth something. If the white supremacists say the money is worthless, I don't care if you have money stacked up to the ceiling. It's not going to buy anything unless the white supremacists say it is now worth something as of 9 o'clock this morning. Why? Because I said so. That's why. And I got the muscle to back it up. So therefore, if the people of that area don't have anything, it's the usual suspects. But they blame the victims. They enslave people, don't teach them anything that's worth anything, drug them up, give them guns to go around and kill each other about the drugs, and then come around 3, 4, 5 years later, or a couple of decades later, and say, why is everything such a mess? Something must be wrong with these people. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Racist, you taught them, or you failed to teach them anything that was worth anything.